two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
In the course of a game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Play action. It's Jackson. On the move to his left. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep body.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
Picked up by Akello Witherspoon.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. First and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers.
At about the 32. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 35 on second down, Trubisky. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Harris going to get it again on second down. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Trubisky to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete to the fullback Ricard. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman 70 yards. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Trubisky's throw complete there to Johnson.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Flush to his right.
Open man, that's the tight end flyer move.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. Throwing here, Trubisky. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again, Trubisky.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. Now Trubisky to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They go play action. Trubisky. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Najee Harris
From 3 yards out.
and the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ballgame.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
On third down, Jackson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect.
That wasn't no bullshit, motherfucker. You trying to go for the sack after I damn let the ball go. Don't complain to me. I told you what I'm going to do to you this game. Yeah. I'm going to go up on you, motherfucker, and I'm going to keep you down. You won't ever see a lead again.
Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
Catch the ball, Duvernay!
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
To throw is Jackson. He'll swing this out.
Get the first down. Get the first. Oh, let's go. That gave me a generous spot. I thought he was a little short.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now on second and 13, Jackson.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right.
Where?
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
God damn Lamar Jackson, man. I threw a low ball on purpose.
Shy of the 20. Well, he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes you're
threw a fucking low ball, man.
Just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Completes it to Austin. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Trubisky. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, Marcus Peters, come on. Fuck, Marcus Peters, come on, man.
Anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On second down, this is Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Trubisky. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Dumbass. I'll take it.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick 6. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the.
No, you won't, because you can't block them all.
The game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Trubisky. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
I'm fine with that. Stay in bounds.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And that one going nowhere from the start. As he's
Be smart, Jay. Punt the football.
Now the Ravens going to use one.
Punt the football, Jay.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
You just ain't gonna listen, huh?
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky.
Nah, that's bullshit. I definitely hit SWAT ball on that.
Steelers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with how they feel, but boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Here's Freiermuth again. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Trubisky will throw. This one finds Austin out right. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And
take the field goal.
With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
These two teams making their last-minute adjustments. The second half coming your way from Pittsburgh. And to bring it to you, we go back to Brandon in charge.
That time where he said, stepping off the back, just taking a breath, pressing the reset button a little bit. It's all just mechanical timing right now. Trying to get comfortable with that fastball.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14.
And again, this could be something to do as well. We talk about violent changes, which is the best secondary pitch, especially for lefties. They throw that for that slaughter bit. That big counts right now, 3-2 with 2 runners on. That pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball to 95. Gilbert was behind 3-0.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the 16, Trubisky. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact.
Man, what you say? My headset died.
He just continued down the field all the way to
What you say? My headset had died.
See the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next gen stats.
Man, I'm not worried about that. Fuck that goddamn breakaway speed.
And it's now 17-14.
Oh yeah. We got some dogs at receiver too.
Kick it away after the touchdown.
Trail thinks shit all sweet with the Bengals. He just paying attention to what's on social media.
Returning from the end zone.
He don't think that he forgets that people.
20 to about the 22.
He don't think that people have been watching film all off season. Teams have been watching film all off season on Jamar Chase and Burrow. Remember that shit happened with somebody their rookie year, Justin Jefferson, and he didn't have a good year the second year.
Second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Oh, my God.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a great return as he
I gotta put air on that one. I didn't think he was gonna recover like that.
Ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily.
Yeah, I remember the playoff game.
If it's going to nerve him a little bit, does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
On 1st down, Trubisky. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Here's Trubisky.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now it's Trubisky.
That throw finds Pickens in the end zone.
Good shit.
Touchdown Steelers.
3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the 2nd half.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They go play action now. Jackson buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
That's the kind of ball I should have thrown that pick.
He's inside the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Again, Jackson.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And they corral him.
Boy, if that motherfucker would have fumbled.
The end zone. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Dobbins trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Jackson going to run.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here.
Hey, Jay.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him?
You gonna get on the site and bet on Tony's site during football season?
They're going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction.
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
God! Oh my fucking goodness, yo. What the hell was that? Calvin Austin, man. That goddamn Steelers dig is hard to stop.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or
That fucking play, man.
He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Yeah, that was a hell of a play call right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky.
Ooh-wee.
He's tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
That'll give him 8 that
Damn,
time.
I hope it hit, Trill.
Second and a couple. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On the give, this is Harris. There he goes, right side.
Damn, good shit.
And into the end zone.
Yeah, I got Seattle winning in a parlay on Tony's site, Trill. And I got the game going over 7 runs.
Popped a big one like that, and, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half, but there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Boswell good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Fuck you, Tony. Talking about, and neither what happened. Your shit rigged, motherfucker. You got your shit rigged for me not to win no money since I got you on basketball season.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good.
Yeah, he commented on the live because we were talking about parlays and shit. He talking about, and neither will happen.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need.
Jesus Christ, that's not what I needed to happen.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Now it's Jackson.
Oh my God.
Down right around the 37.
Damn. That motherfucker got laid out. Yeah, he got one, Trail, for real.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Trubisky to throw.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Here's Trubisky. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. He'll field this at the 5. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The
GG's, Jay.
Set at the line for this next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points.
What's the count? You'll be up 1, right?
Then they'll take it from there.
Here's Jackson.
And that's incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side.
Hey, you'll be up 1, right?
Make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure
you got time for another one?
So after the incompletion on 1st, now
that's fine. I'll get you tomorrow. You off tomorrow?
Jackson.
Oh, my God.
And that should do it. Picked up by a Keller Witherspoon. Where they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Oh, shit.
It wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Patrick Queen.
God damn!
Turn as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Well, I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down?
I'm kind of glad he chased him down, honestly.
What happens a lot of the time is when you see
oh, fuck. Hold on, Jay. Hold on.
You just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated.
Give me a few. All right, I'm ready, Jay.
He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get it back to a one-score game. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalposts, and this is back down to a 7-point game.
Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
And give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the posts.
They hand this off to Harris. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And then on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Minnesota Vikings and the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. Cousins looking to put it up right away.
And his first pass is incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Cousins now. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Cousins
goes right back to Smith again.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Vikings. That's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. The drive will start with an option going left. And all the way down to the 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson.
That's taken in by Duvernay. He'll get it inside the 20.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 36 yards. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown.
A 1-yard touchdown pass.
And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. Tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On third down, Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is what you want to see from the defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But they're going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Now Cousins on fourth down. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards.
You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Jackson's going to keep it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
These two teams all tied after 1.
You've been here before.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Jackson now. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Devin Duvernay
From 10 yards out.
And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket and wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Now Cousins. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Cousins gives way to Cook.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Third and long for Cousins. Open man is Thielen is complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. They find some open field here.
He's got room at the 30.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Dalvin Cook
taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
Excellent stuff for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw is Jackson.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews.
And the Ravens are in for 6.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning the perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football?
No, we think you can do it here in football. Not a perfect game in baseball. That's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Cousins.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They'll throw again. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Cousins to throw for it on 4th.
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Cousins on 1st down. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
K.J. Osborne.
As the 1st half is winding down.
And the Vikings have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
He's going to go up top again.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
To throw again on second down. Cousins. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is. Here on third. Cousins. That is caught by Thielen.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Cousins again.
And this one too low. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
To throw, Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with completion there. Now, drive they started with good field position is facing fourth down.
Fourth down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota.
From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Joseph's got it. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On third down, Jackson. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Handoff here to Dobbins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
2nd and 11 now.
Here's Jackson to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on third down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They go back to the ground with Dobbins.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they'll ride him more here down the stretch.
And not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Davis again, and he will again run into a wall as he is stopped at the 4-yard line.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Third and goal, Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Important extra point up and through. And to make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
On second down, Cook. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Cousins to throw. Able to find Thielen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cousins. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
And the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Cousins now to throw on first down. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll make this an 8-point game. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
One last shot now for Cousins. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Rams.
From SoFi Stadium. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. First down, they'll start out with Akers.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing on third down, Stafford escaping the pressure right. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They snap it to Stafford. Eluding and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Looking to pass to him.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by David Long. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just saw it and wait for the result. This time, the defense made the play.
So they get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick six on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that ball traveling 68 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up. That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Brought down there by Taylor Rapp.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
To a hit, and the ball is out. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And this will have been returned to right around the 38-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
Waddle now to return it.
It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flush. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Tua going to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. On the move past the 40. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, Stafford. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. After the sack on 1st down, Stafford escaping the pressure right. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the 1st half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Gay's kick is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
That game knocks this one through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gutton and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gutton, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Meanwhile, Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 31.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Got a man, it's Waddle, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 23. Now we'll run straight ahead with Edmonds. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Just what they need, electric from May, but somehow offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Open net is Waddle, complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off one.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Ready.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Now it's Stafford. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10.
Just shy of midfield at the 49. And he's got room. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A handoff running left is Mostert.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
At about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. On the right side open is Gesicki. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa. And the Dolphins have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14.
Rams 14. Jason Sanders to kick off one.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
A give up the middle to Akers.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Here's Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford.
That's out to the flat for Akers. Finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw is Stafford. Well, that'll be caught by Cup. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. On the sneak, it's Stafford. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
The 6-yard line.
Again, it'll be Akers.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now it's Stafford. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one. Teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Dolphins who are going to get the football first here as we are back underway now in overtime.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give you a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On 2nd and 10. Tua on target over the middle to Hill. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line. Tua setting up shop to throw again.
That's out to the flat for Edmonds.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Tua to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up.
They'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the swing.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all, and then to get there and finish it what I would call an old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great, great game that we bore witness to. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Stafford with his first throw of OT. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
So it's a win for the Dolphins here, and it was a strong performance by Tua that helped lead the way.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.